You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
But is it really an honor for him? Has he seen the video? Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So about an hour ago, Logan Paul just uploaded a new video. It is called Suicide Be Here Tomorrow. So in the past couple of weeks, Logan Paul has been involved in a huge drama because of his last video that he uploaded about a month ago. In this video, which he uploaded about a month ago, he went to the so-called suicide forest in Japan, where about 200 people, I'm not quite sure about the numbers, but I think about 200 people a year go there to take their lives. So pretty much what happened was they found a dead body in this forest and they filmed the person. They literally took video of that person, made fun of him, showed his whole body. They blurred the face, but this doesn't make any justice in my opinion. They even showed him in the thumbnail. I mean, even that fact is just even if they wouldn't have filmed him, just the fact that he's in the thumbnail is just so disgusting, so disrespectful. When I saw that, I thought to myself, he can't be serious. Like, he can't be serious. And when he started joking about it, I was so shocked. I was also pretty weirded out because I would never have the idea to film that in that situation. You could say whatever you want, but this was just insane. The whole Japan trip, I don't know if you've seen the videos. I've seen a couple of them. Even the way he acted before, and these videos are still up. If you didn't see them, go check it out. They are also pretty weird, really disrespectful.
I wish for health, happiness.
I went to the same exact place as well in my video. Oh, okay. Asakusa and this whole temple, Sensoji, is a place that is very special to the Japanese people. It's a place where you respect your ancestors in Japan. You're supposed to act very quiet, respect the people around you, respect your ancestors.
Health, happiness, and hella bitches.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to hate, but go check them out for yourself. And have your own opinion about it. But nevertheless, today, it's not about the drama, it's about this new video. It's about the reaction to his new video called Suicide Be Here Tomorrow, as I already said. And I've heard that the message of this video should be really positive. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it.
For 40
That's a lot.
minutes, crying like a baby.
That's pretty shocking.
Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the waters. And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail and my legs flew over it was an instant regret. The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding
This literally
suicide.
gave me goosebumps right now.
And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down. But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star.
Very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some
I
hot
think he's a
water.
complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily vlogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
It's time to learn from the past as they get better and grow as a human being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones.
So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Were you kind of shocked by it?
I was shocked to discover just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
No one. And that was part of the problem. It's just my ignorance on the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
Right.
And I know while I'm not able to
The fact that he doesn't know
by myself,
that kill himself in person doesn't mean that
across the country,
he doesn't know about the topic, right?
We sat down with Dr. John Draper, director of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair. Because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. And step 2, accordingly, would be just to listen. Be present. Don't make any judgments. And then step 3 would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because dependability is key. Step 4 is then help them connect, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone. Lastly, step 5 is just check in on them, show them that you care. Call them up, say, hey, I wanna make sure you're okay. Can I check in with you over the next few days?
So one of the things that is so important about reducing stigma is getting stories out there about people positively coping with suicide.
Do you guys know anyone I could talk to with the lived experience of suicide?
Absolutely. We have quite a number of people that we could refer over to. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing stories when people haven't. And those are, unfortunately, those are the stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. And as I was saying before, Logan, for every 1 person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories, again, that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
When I found out that 1 in 6 high school kids seriously think about suicide, that's stunning.
Yeah.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I get to breathe. Because it was almost all ripped from me by me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who was 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my hand on the I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
This guy's
It's an honor
amazing.
for me too, brother.
It's amazing what he said.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation. So
Is
I'm
it really an honor for him?
$1 million to various suicide prevention
Has he
organizations.
seen the video?
With the first $250,000 going immediately to the National
knows?
Suicide Prevention Lifeline, so they can increase their capacity to help those in need. For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text a suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
Okay, so that's it for that video. In the end, he also stated that he donated $1 million to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. I think it's amazing that he did that. I think the video was really good. The things I liked the most was the things that the guy that committed suicide but survived when he was 19 years old said. This was just amazing. Really really inspiring words, really helpful words, I think, for everybody. Personally, I think suicide is a really important topic. I think it's also really important that people are talking about it on YouTube and talking about preventing it and doing something about it. But the fact that he's talking about suicide and trying to prevent suicide because of that whole drama and because he made that mistake in his video, it's kind of questionable, you know? I don't know if he's being serious as much as I like to think that he's being serious. I just hope that he is. But nevertheless, I think the video was really, really good. I think it's really good that he made that video. You know, the only question that is being left open is whether the biggest thing that has changed is his opinion on the topic suicide or his haircut. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about that whole topic, what you think about that video, what you think about Logan Paul making this video. Also, I want to make a huge shout out to a really good friend of mine called Paul. He also has a YouTube channel that makes videos from time to time. His channel is called Stupido. Be sure to check it out. Links in the description down below. Just click it. I'm sure you're gonna like his videos. And lastly, to conclude this video, I want to say, if you are thinking about suicide, then go talk to your friends. Go talk to your family, and I'll also put the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline in my description down below so you guys can give them a call. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Woo!